Hey YouTube, what's up? Back with Rainbow Slide. This is async number 2, so number 12. I'm vindicated. I checked the spoiler chat for Async 11 yesterday. Spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it or played it and wants to. 2 people liked it. Everyone else was like, this was fucking garbage. So I have an idea of how I want to play this one today a little bit differently. But yeah, not starting with climbing, starting with all of our shopkeepers instead. Shopkeepers and climbing are in the same pool. Start with 3 of them. But we have a few decent starting moves, some moves for DK and Diddy. We have barrel throwing for Chunky. And only 1 slam is in the world rather than 2. So we can do a fair bit. So I'm excited to give this another try. And I was saying this before we started, before I started recording. I think having a seed like Async 11 is good, because it shows all of like the glaring issues with the preset, which the devs can then take and like figure out what they want to do. Do I think Master Chief will show up in Donkey Kong 64? Once models can be edited a little easier, yes. But it's a long way out, unfortunately. But yes, eventually. Alright, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. But yeah, for the most part, for anyone who's not entirely sure, why is it red? It doesn't matter. I'll fix that later. That's not a huge deal. But yeah, essentially for anyone who's not like fully aware of what's going on, it's mostly Season 4 settings. Saxophone in Outers. Let's check out here first. Because red goes faster. I think it's, not to be like anti-fun, but I'm pretty sure it's because I need Chunky. I was futzing around with trying to relearn Mario speedruns. Oh, that one doesn't have anything. I was trying to futz around with learning Mario 64 speedruns. So I was doing practice with that, and I think this might be over my Super Mario 64 stuff. And because I was futzing around with it and actually keeping time, it's late. It's a late split. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't want that, I don't think. We can check World 4. Yeah, it splits. That's the word I was looking for. But as we've been over, I'm angry and not thinking properly, and my shoes are too tight, and... Forest is 5. Japes Kasplat, Hive, lower. Okay, Japes... DK Kasplat. And then Forest is 5. Check over here. Another Chunky move. I don't like that. Can I say that? I do not like. It's colored. Path to 8 and Diddy. Okay, the Diddy phase. Is that the ghost of Cranky Kong? No. That is the ghost of Wrinkly Kong. And she is not okay. She is dead. 2 for Castle. I forgot how to spun around. We can check all of these, actually. These are all something. No, she's fine. I don't think she minds being a ghost. But saying she's fine, I don't think is correct. I think that might be a bit of a lie. Oh yeah, so holdables, which are like boulders and such, are in the pool, which is interesting. We'll grab it just in case. The chances of Jetpack actually being necessary feels really low, though. Jetpack is in the pool. 10 medals. And Snide is in the pool. His first 10 rewards are randomized. They are not automatically bananas. Our first 3 are, but that's beside the point. How much I do says the randomizer? DK64randomizer.com. Would highly recommend it. I got plenty of resources for you to learn how to play. We have a beginner setting, which I think would be a great place to start, personally. Yeah, and I hope you enjoy. We're a great community. I forget what the Discord is, but you can find that on the website as well. I would highly recommend it. Patience. The other big change, chat, is our medals are... We have 2 medal rewards now. One is a half medal and one is a full. Damn junk. So what that means is... That's bad. What that means is... Am I gonna fall to my... Huge. Why is my timer red? Because it splits. But essentially, medals are now 55. But all of our full medals are just rainbow coins, and our... I don't have money. And our half medals are our actual reward. So 27 is usually what we're looking for. That's the long and short. Castle rooms, okay. Ooh. 5, 7, 8. Diddy Chunky DK. Oh, this is climbing. Okay. Yeah, that's climbing. That's the only thing we need for DK phase, so. Climbing is path to everything. Shocker. I'm gonna try to collect some money to grab whatever that potion is. We'll grab a couple of medal rewards, banana medals, but the chances of us actually needing them are really low in these settings, which is a complaint everyone has had, because the chances that we get a false positive from having to do jetpack for a blueprint is ridiculously high, especially if there's something on Snide. And there's some of you watching like, I don't know what this guy, I like your funny words, Magic Man. Whatever you say. I just hope you're having fun. Alright, those doors are back. Which I like. Castle Dirt is... Okay. Castle Dirt is the most important... Oh, no, wait, the Horde. Not Castle Dirt. Castle Dirty. That's one I just typed. I like your funny gameplay, streamer man. Thank you. Oops. So our first rewards at Snide were golden bananas. We did see that. First 8. Okay, first 8 is key 1. Huge. Probably won't even write that down. I'll just remember that. I would assume genuinely that that's probably just key 1. So I will probably buy blueprints once I'm able to afford them. But yeah, now that we know that there's something on Snide, Jetpack could have something that could help your quest, and it could genuinely just be a blueprint. And I don't have climbing, Lamau. And that's... I have to die. And that sucks. That's something that a couple of people have talked about already. And they're not happy. But it sounds like Balam is already making like a version 2. We're making a version 2 of this and a version 2 of Get Vile Manipulation, and that's what we'll be testing next week. Which is exciting, because I like Get Vile Manipulation. Why do I have a red timer? Oh my god, because I was practicing Mario 64, so I have splits now. I futzed around with it to try to fix it, and I didn't. So I am late on my split. We're just gonna have to deal with it today. It was not a choice I made, it was just something I genuinely forgot about. He's well read on the subject. I told everyone I wasn't gonna be angry today. I was looking at chat, and I skipped. That's on me. I can't blame chat for that. What if I wore red to hide the timer? I don't know if I own red, as far as shirts go. I have orange, and that's the closest. Doing all this for a banana metal, I can feel it. That's worse. Alright, no reason to do, what is it? Outside. Thank you, Diddy Forest. Oh my god, can I jump over? Bongos, okay. Those castle medal reward. We can't climb, so we have to go the long way. I'm wondering if... I would kind of assume that our climbing is in... What is it? Chunky's room? Because we already have barrel throwing. But it could just be locked behind Strong Kong. Mini Monkey, okay. We do not have a tiny phase. Unfortunately. We are almost ready for Helm, though. We just need Grab and Rocket Barrel. Is it worth going to check DKs? Probably. Probably. Because we can do it, it's just slow. But we can do this and then bail. That's the wrong way. I have a feeling it's not going to be Lankies, but wouldn't be surprised if it was Diddy or Chunkies. I don't think it's going to be Tiny or the Fairy. I'm wondering if I check that anyway, though. Just in case. Usually you need Strong Kong for this. So if this looks important, we can write it down. Ooh, maybe. Am I sometimes never punished? Shockwave. Shockwave's also good, because we can get the top. And if, I mean, it's possible that that's our climbing. Be fine. Primate Punch. Okay, we can go back to castle rooms now. Unironically huge. I'll also do this really quick. This is nice and easy. Punch. Some castle darts. Now, do I believe... I should do Chunky's room. I was thinking about doing it just for, Extend Sprint. I was thinking about doing it just for, the Fairy. So doing it for 3 checks, the Fairy, the actual check, and the boulder, it's gotta be worth it. Yeah, I like boulders being in the pool. I think the big complaint that everyone's had so far about these settings is there's just too many checks. There's too much. Too much to check. Too much in the pool. Which I don't hate because I do stupid settings on Ocarina, but it's still a fair bit, and I understand that. Just understand I'm not liking it. Alright, that's junk, but I do want to check the boulder. That's a pretty big place. Yeah, I think the issue is that there's just a lot of junk. Watermelons are just, they're junk items. They're just, health. Does this not have... Oh, that one's not a collectible. Weird. That's another thing I don't like. It's kind of... a lot of it feels inconsistent. of what is and isn't checks. Because I've seen 2 boulders now that just aren't checks. And I wonder what decides that. Alright. Was hoping to check Cranky to see if he would just tell me if Jetpack was foolish. Because if Jetpack just is foolish, that's huge. Otherwise, I might just ignore it, honestly. I'm not really sure. Okay. Oh, we can't quite go to forest yet, but I could turn in blueprints, which might be part of the logic now. Oh, we got here. Lava Temple's path to 3. Okay. That's a key. If this is 5 or 7, that means it was just Shockwave, and Shockwave will eventually lead to climbing. Or punch, or sprint. All that fun stuff. Huge. I don't have... for some reason I thought I had Strong Calm. Okay. We can get that later. Not a huge deal. We know where it is. Can we go in here? No. Holy. Caves is 35. We have a couple more shockwaveable places to check. I wonder if I should prioritize those, but where I can get here without doing anything out of logic, I think just going this way is fine. Alright, no climbing, so... So what? So... Forests... Some mushroom's gonna suck. We're not gonna be able to do a lot there. Do a couple of things. Do I just turn into Snide now? See if we just get key 1? Probably. Just doing these for bananas. Or maybe I swing back around. No, because I'm gonna make it... I can't make it night. Never mind. I can't do that, so I'll swing back around. Just trying to get whatever medal rewards I can. Because I'm Oh, actually, am I a bunch short for... Like 5 short for D? No, because I'm gonna do, Thornvine, out of logic, so that's fine. Do I do Thornvine, actually? I can't make it night. And even if I could, I don't have climb. Oh, I have Diddy and Chunky, though, never mind, I could've. Oh, the weird things you learn. So we can't check over there. Kind of hope that it's a... Should check this today. Golden banana. It is a hint door. Check the bean. Yeah, this is why I wanted to check Snide later. Just in case we get some more of these. Junk. Good. Potion. I think Chunky has enough. Trombone. As of right now, it doesn't do anything for us from the looks of it. I don't see anywhere where it helps. Maybe, like, lanky colored bananas, but... do I get Diddies? I don't think so. I'm really close, but no. Not without Rocket Barrel. Which I'm assuming is in caves colored. No point going in there, we can't climb. Hi, James. Let's buy this so we can check Jetpack, at least. Poor. Poor Bros timer looking like my bank account. I'm sorry. My splits are wrong. My splits are bad. I don't know how to change it back to just a default live split. I might just uninstall it, honestly, and reinstall. Didn't realize this was going to be that big a deal. Yeah, something you might need on your quest, but it could just be a blueprint. It wasn't indicative of being a key. So, like, that feels like it's gonna be a false positive. Hi, Yankee. See, I did that, but because I tested my timer this morning, it started working again. So I had it on before where I didn't have like splits on, and I deleted all of my splits, so it shouldn't be there at all. It's just weird. Am I one short with Chunky? I know where I can get it. Never mind. We're good. It's just weird. It's fine. Chat's just trying to bait me into being mad, and it's working. Yeah, so the way I had it before, Sandy, which I'm sure you've seen, is that it was just always green. But it's not the case right now. But it's fine. It's not a huge deal. I'm sure there's a way to set up layouts for, like, whatever games you play, especially because there's no way there's someone in the world who doesn't play at least 2 games. That's just not possible. So I'll just have to set up a one with splits and one without. Nobody's ever done that. Anyone who races more than 1 game, they've never existed. I'm the only one. I'm very unique in that regard. Right, so this is a key we could have gotten very early. I guess that's the end of the statement, but... Where am I going? What is bro doing? Key 5. Yeah, so sprints. I mean, yeah, obviously, I knew that. Because I'm so smart. I'm gonna just check this. No, I probably don't want that. I'm guessing jetpack is a false positive. And if not, we can all laugh. At key 5, not key 4. So I should have stayed over there. Haha, whoops. Can you request Mario 64 Rando? Yeah, if you want. I've tried doing it before. I had a little bit of fun, but I think I would have had more fun if chat was there. For sure. Aztec colored is foolish. Aztec colored. And this is Aztec at what? 21? 21. So let's try to head to World 7. If we can't do World 7, I assume we turn in our 5 blueprints, and hopefully that just gives us key 1. Then we go World 2. Can't go in there. Mario 64 Rando? Sure. We'll do that soon. Isle Battle Arena, Snide's Room, Under Rock. Yeah, what did I get there? Isle, Snide, Arena. I actually did that, right? Hang on. Yeah, it was Gorilla Gun. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going back that way anyway. So let's see if we can get to P1 now. I guess if not, we can probably still go to Galleon. This Galleon was 12. Yeah, just by turning in these 5. Because at least the first 3 were just bananas. Yep. I only needed 4, huge. We'll save chunkies unless, no, it doesn't matter. We'll save chunkies. It's just another banana. We don't need it right now. Do I check World 2 then? Real quick. I think so. I think I do. Okay. I got a hint for where key 3 was, and I didn't write it down. Lava temple. Yeah, so let's check World 2 real quick. I'm assuming we're gonna want to go to Galleon. These are fine. I don't think we have to go out of our way for blueprints anymore, but there's still bananas, so. We have been getting a lot of these. Are these important? Ooh. 8 here, 12 Galleon. I think... Yeah, with the Kasplat being important, I think we do want to do this. Yeah. Strong Kong, huge. That's another key. That should be key 7, yeah? I guess, no, it's probably 7. How do the different rewards work? So it's just, the number turned in. It doesn't matter who turns them in. So, blueprints, 1 through 8 is a region, and blueprints 9 through 16 are a region. However, the blueprints only go up to 10, so 9 to 16 is just blueprints 9 or 10. Yeah, so it's just a specific number you need. Which I like. I think that's interesting. I don't know if that's something that we're gonna keep. Because, like I said, there was an issue where, like, there's just too many checks in the pool right now, so there's a lot of junk. Which is, you know, just disappointing. I think that's fine, you know, if you're crazy like me and do Ocarina randos, but, you know, sometimes you just want to be able to actually collect things. Doing these way out of logic. I kind of don't care. So a little bit of extra, because I deserve it. Huge. I winced, I don't know if you saw that. But I did. I didn't think I was going to bake it. Okay, we can't search the lower area, which is unfortunate. We can go get that key, which I'm wondering if it's worth it to do right now, because it's probably, it's key 7. Yeah, it has to be key 7, because we already have key 5, and it can't be key 8. So I think I leave it for now. We'll worry about it a little later. Hive Tunnel. Ooh, Strong Kong is big. Oh, that makes sense, yeah, because that led to Shockwave. Yeah, so Diddy, Chunky, DK, Free Kongs. Which is, yeah, 1-to-1 with Shockwave. So that's actually not that impressive a move. Because we got out of logic. We do not care. Alright, we have no guns, so I don't think we get anybody's medal reward here. No guns, no climbing. Looks a little weird. More junk. Huge. I didn't even hit it. Yeah, so I think we checked Chunky, excuse me, Cranky, then go Galleon. Like I said, I know we have, access to that key, but it's literally just key 7, which doesn't do anything for us right now. So we'll get that on our way into caves. Junk. Yeah, we don't quite get Lankies. Oh yeah, especially with no climbing. We will when we get climbing though, so that's nice. Not good. The galleon. Doing pretty well so far, which is nice considering how few hints we've gotten. Because we've only got all the hints in Castle. We couldn't get a lot in Forest. In fact, I think I missed the one by Snide, which I could have gotten. But everything else is locked by a gun, oranges, or climbing. Interesting start. Just get in this corner so I don't fall off. Let's do his junk. And the 6 is key 4, okay. So we still want blueprints. Mercy. I think we get Diddy's medal really easily. So we turned in 5 blueprints. We have 8 right now. Well, we have 7 right now. We need to find Tiny before we get 8. And Llama Temple holds 3, and nothing else has been pathed to it yet. It might be because it's an any gun, not any gun, but Tiny DK or Banky. So we already have Blast Course. What's in there that we would want it to be? I guess it depends what gun we get. Whoops. Also want to be on the lookout for climbing. It's behind Shockwave. We know that much. Oh. It's fine. It's the one button we don't need. Yes, it is. I need that one. I lied. That's the only way I can take him out for an instrument. Do we get anyone's medal reward? Yeah, I think we get everyone's actually. Everyone but DK's. I think DK, we need a slam or coconut gun. Do I try to do... I wonder if I do everyone's 5-door. So we have everyone's. Oh, maybe I do get DK's with 5-door actually. Now that I think about it. I was thinking there wasn't a lot we can do in Galleon because of the slam lock, but we can actually do a fair bit. And we might be grinding to try to get into caves, so I don't mind hanging out here for a little bit. One of those things where, like, if I collect enough, maybe I just grab it. Maybe just do it. Don't need that. Mercy. Not going to be able to do Lighthouse, unfortunately, because that is a shockwave check that I would want to do. Blast. 3, 8 Diddy, and 8 and DK. I wonder if that means it's DK's banana metal in... What's it called? In caves? Or it gives us something for DK's banana metal in caves? Because it's definitely for just entrance into Llama Temple. That makes sense. Don't need to collect DK's metal reward here. Just takes so much time. I was gonna say I was a little low. Check Seasick. Oops. Just jump, that's fine. Normally I would just do it normally and save exit, but I want to lower the water. Actually, I wonder, do I lower the water and then save exit? It's not this side, right? I guess if I have to, I will, but... You don't have to. Sure. Oh, that's right. This is grape locks. Interesting. Never mind. So are we done here? Yes. What's my next play then? Wait. Can't do Aztec. Do I turn in or I don't think so. Okay. Go back to caves real quick and just grab that while I'm thinking. It's just this one right here. Alright, what else can I do with no climbing? Any shockwave checks that I missed? No, because I got it in castle. I couldn't get anything else. Oh, Aztec's 21. Let's go to Aztec. That's the play. Was in fact key 7. Kind of forgot about here. Be honest, I kind of forgot we had Monkey for a little bit. He really hasn't done too much. I guess he got us a key. Just called us foolish, okay. So we turned in, yeah, 9th to 10th is key 4, so we need 9 or 10 blueprints. We need 5, 6, 7, 8, so we need 2 more. At least. Oh, sorry. 1 more. Hopefully we'll actually be able to get a bunch of hits here as well. I think a bunch of good ones. Junk. Can't get Diddy's medal because we don't have climbing. Even with climbing, I don't think we can. Can't get it. Actually, Aztec Color Bananas are foolish, so I don't care. Keep collecting them just in case, just in case. Yeah, I think I wait and I come back to Snide. Probably should have gone the other way, actually. Wasn't fully thinking. I like you, Grape Cage. Okay. Looking for Grape. Grape seems pretty important right now. Grape would also get us into Llama Temple. Tiny Factory Splat. So we need key 4 for that. So we have to be able to turn in enough blueprints without Tiny. Which is fine. Cool, that's the blueprint we need to turn into Snide. So actually coming this way was fine. I think this is technically faster. Production room is huge. Okay, production is 3, 8. Diddy, DK, free Kongs. Okay. Can we tie that in with anything we have right now? Not really. So that's not super good. Unless it's just, like a splat. Yeah, what could it be? There's nothing we can, like, logically do right now without grab. So hopefully we find grab soon. Production room is path to free Kongs. I wonder if maybe that's climb and Tiny's actually a lot of factory is locked with climb. Interesting. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna assume the lower Kasplat is climb, and we need to find grab to save Tiny. That's my assumption. Does that randomized item get noise? Yes. All of my sound effects are randomized. Sometimes I roll vanilla, but more often than not, it's randomized. That's forest. Like I had 2 vanilla songs yesterday. Yeah, the DK64 randomizer, I guess I'll call them crew, but there's like a how do I describe this? It's not like a team. No one was hired to do this, but a lot of the community has created songs in the Donkey Kong 64 sound font, because they're rad as fuck. Similar to Ocarina of Time. These games with unique sound fonts, getting cool music is cool. Okay, this might be why Bongos was way over the horde. Castle Meadows 1 reward, which we found. No, that wasn't way of the horde, excuse me. No, I just randomly found that. My bad. Write it down to all the same. Oh, we start up here. Interesting. Galleon colored. Diddy. So the question is, what order do we go in for that? I don't remember activating the switches below. Oh, I don't have... I don't know if activating the switches below keeps them active. Because spawning up there might fuck with that. Unless this is climbing. Then I'm not as worried about it. Pineapple launcher. Interesting. I mean, we can check. See if any of these are white potions. No. I guess it's really just Lankies we can check. Otherwise, pineapple is probably the play. I got tag assisted. Oh, I can't do Lankies right now, so am I chasing... Should I be chasing pineapple checks? That makes sense. Where is it? Factory production. Factory Diddy storage barrel. Which I can get right now, actually. No, I can't. I don't have climbing. Let out. Alright, so we are looking for something that is pineapple locked. So I don't think we're spending a lot of time here. Okay, never mind. Now I'm checking. Now I'm gonna check Lankies. Oops. I get Diddy's banana medal if I do this? I think so. Oh, maybe... No, I should have grabbed that last batch. That's okay, we'll wait for climbing. That's fine. Yeah, Baboon Blast is not path to free Kongs, so I don't think that's our concern right now. something? Alright, let's do this just in case. It'll speed things up if we have to go back to Cranky anyway. Bad. Honestly, the main reason I don't like Jetpack is just having to collect the banana medals, but there's so many. Like, even if this is a blueprint, it's slow, and that sucks that it's just going to be a banana, but that's fine. I'm okay being false positive this time. We're almost there. I think that is, in fact, just a blueprint. Yeah. Unlucky. Okay. It's the risk we had to take, though. Hunky chunky huge. Andrew, if you type hunky chunky huge, yeah. Of course. I swear to God. I just know when she's up to no good. Oh, it wasn't. Okay, sorry. Never mind. I was just incorrect. Farquaad as a Kong first. Okay, again, I don't even know if this stays. But we don't immediately need that. So pineapple checks is what I care about right now. It's not that. Can't do forest. Castle, I believe, is out of logic with no sniper. Oh, it could be underground. It could be underground. Aztec has the biggest concentration, though, with a couple of things, actually. Aztec feels like. With barrel throwing being a part of it. That's a lot of checks. There's a lot of checks. Yeah, we're looking for climbing, I think is the long and short of it. I think climbing gets us tiny for free, and then we can kind of figure out what to do from there. We can also do this, I guess. This is a check. I knew they were foolish, but like, come on. Could give me something. Could give me a little bit more. Junk. Thanks, Jones. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It's charge locked anyway. Just had to check it to see if it was Diddy or Chunky. It's fine, still plenty to check. Plenty, a large concentration of stuff. Don't care about that, just go for speed. so every single one of these is a check. Just need one of them to be a nice white vial. Super duper, does that help? It gets us into... Oh, another white vial? Ammo belt, huge. It gets us into, what's it called? Oh my god, what is it? Lighthouse area. Which is a shockwave check, but shockwave's kind of helped us a bunch already. I don't think it's impossible. But I don't know how likely it is. That's the question. Oops. Super Duper still good. Probably. Aztec Factor. No, Aztec and Galleon. Is there anything we can do here with slams? I mean, it'll help with key 3, maybe? No, but it can't, because Pineapple... Pineapple is path to 3, so no, that might be it. Even if it's not our immediate solution, it still was a good find. I need more hints. That's what I really need. Yep. No. Not shapes. Do I check castle? Again, it's not in logic, so it doesn't feel good, but... Shapes, we've already checked, so it's not that. That's good. Caves, I don't believe has any checks locked behind. Unless it's colored bananas, but that's just 3 and Diddy. 3 Diddy, no, 8 and Diddy, so I'm not worried about that right now. Blast is not path to free Kongs, so no, it can't be this. Right. Forest, I can't do anything. I can make it night? Is that? Because this is my first logical gun? Is that what it wants? Check Snide hint first. What can we do with nighttime? Just Thornvine? And Thornvine's pretty big. And... what is it? What's the word? Hey, Liz! Strong Kong, that's the word. Strong Kong is just be path to free Kongs, so that does make sense. Because Lanky was free. Lanky was just, Diddy's medal reward. Better seed so far? So far! So far, it's feeling much better. Yeah, yesterday was just kind of a mess. And everyone in this, not everyone, but a lot of people in the Discord agreed. A few people liked the challenge, which I think is also valid. Surgeon Arcade has 2 potions. Okay, we found 1. The other one is Way of the Horde. So we do want to check that, but we need climbing to do it. Climbing and vines, actually. Oh, we need climbing for this, actually, unless it's, specifically this check. Yeah, this is out of logic. Thankfully I'm sick with it. Okay, so it was not this. It's okay. Factory's nothing. Aztec we did. Galleon? There's a couple things in Galleon we can do. We might even get his, no, we already have his medal reward, never mind. But it could be anything in that first room. And if it's not that, we check Lighthouse. There's nothing slam locked in Aztec that we can really do right now in Logic, so I'm not worried about that. And if we're still stuck, we can go back to Forest and check the hint by Funky. Try to be proactive by lowering the water, and it bit me in the butt. Huge. Hey, Pop. Oh, there's no one. Actually, yeah, with the boulder, there's... Oh, with the cannonball, there should be 3 checks in here. Oh, boy. There we go. Is the cannonball a check? Doesn't look like it. No, okay. It could still be this. Ramby cage, maybe? Maybe Ramby gives us something? That's an any Kong. Anywhere else that pineapple opens up for us that I don't remember? I don't think so. Go back to G. No. Stay here. Stay here and check, Lighthouse. Because we don't know that Slam is not our recalling hint. We don't know that yet. I guess we really want to argue. We don't know that a rank stand isn't either. Maybe it's just Lanky's medal in Factory. I don't have climb. I can't do this. Never mind. Get me out of here. Lamau. The Japes. I never checked this hint. Oh no, what? Castle Underground is 8 DK free coins. Did I find any Castle Underground? That's my goal. God damn it. I can't believe I missed that. Did anyone sub 2? Yes. I saw a couple people sub 2. Pretty sure Connor did. But, you know, Connor's a fucking gamer, so that makes sense. I definitely saw someone else. I did see a couple of good gamers get screwed up, which made me feel a little bit better. That seed just, like, had some evil... an evil aura about it. That did make me feel a little bit better. I don't like when people lose, but... You know, if I'm not getting doinked up alone, I feel a little better. I think from what I've seen, other than DNFers, I did do the worst, though. As far as people who finished. You like when they don't win as much. No, I just like the validation that, like, it was a hard seed and I'm not, like, just stupid. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Oh, we need Hunky Chunky for it. So we did need to go to Castle anyway. So that, not Castle, excuse me, Factory. But I should have had that hint. That's a little embarrassing. Yeah, no worries. I'm also having a goof and a gaff. There it is. Okay, we can go get Tiny now, because we can do all of Factory. Probably do the storage check. It's not in logic with no vines, but... Maybe we can figure out what it is and we can just work our way backwards. Which would be fine by me. See if our stuff stayed. Again, I don't think they do. I think some do, some don't. Diddy's does. I don't think Lanky's does, but we can get his medal reward. So that's fine. Oh, it does. Huge. Alright, if we're looking for Tiny, we want to go backwards for sure. So you switch to the best Kong, let's go. This is who I wanted. Hopefully I can switch back by the time I get over here. No. Alright, we'll just miss Chunky's medal reward, that's okay. As far as I'm aware. It's not, like, unbelievably... much. So, production room was... I'm sorry, I'm hurting my brain. Alright, Scavenger. I'll see you later. Do you think they'd program DK to be the best because he's a namesake? I think about that sometimes. I'm thinking, truthfully, they didn't mean to make anybody the best. They just wanted them all to be fun, and then speedrunners just kind of take the game and they're like, look what I can do. He's the fastest, so he's the best. The game devs look at it and go, oh, get him. Okay. I guess. White potion, I mean, might just be vines. Would be nice. Close? Close to useful? The DK64 trading cards from Lunchables? No. But I'm immensely jealous. You can't just drop, like, the coolest thing on us. If you're gaslighting, you have to say psych right now if you're gaslighting us. What's the point of being alive if I couldn't have DK64 trading cards? I didn't really have a lot of Lunchables, actually. Jokes aside, my mom was pretty anti-Lunchables. That's rad as fuck. I'm not gonna look at it right now. I'm racing. I'll ask Andrew to remind me to take a peek at it later. Alien Tiny Hack Medals by the board, okay. Huge. We should be able to get that really easily. Wait. No, I need Great. Right? Hi, Tiny. There she be. Wow, first one, let's go. We're gaming. Alright, so climbing's really important. What else can I do with that? There's Rocket Barrel. Okay, so... A Galleon Colored is probably, like, vines? Can I get Tinies? I don't remember. Probably go check? I'm pretty sure Slam is gonna be important. Oh, to get Tiny's medal. Duh. So we might be able to get it. We have Featherbow. Never mind. We get Tiny's easily. Or half medal. And then probably go to caves. I'm assuming whatever Tiny's half medal is will lead us to like our next step. I never hit that down. Lucky. Just abandoned ship. The other side. Yeah, hopefully, like, it just gives us grape or something. I'm pretty sure I can do everyone's medal reward in, what's it called? Coconut. Okay, so it's DK's, for sure. Caves. That could... Ooh, there might be a second one in Galleon? Because it could be Llama Temple for 3, and then Galleon Colored Bananas doesn't work. But we can check everyone's, I think, in here. I'm pretty sure. Actually, half medals, yeah. Easily. Especially because we have, Rocket Barrel out of logic. I'm assuming it's not Diddy, but... Let's start buying bananas, actually. Guitar? Okay. Oh, no, I don't care about that. For some reason, I thought... Because Blast... No, because Rocket Barrel is path to 8 now, I just assumed it was Diddy, but... It's not. We won't buy Tiny, because I don't know how much money I have with her. I think we've only got 1 full medal reward. So we'll save it just in case she needs to buy something else. Actually, do we get Diddy's medal reward without peanuts? I don't know. We have guitar. Does that help? Out of logic? I think I can get 25. Unfortunately, is it? Though I'm pretty sure it's gonna be DK's. Why did I think I thought I had Nikes for some reason? That's fine. I have Rocket Barrel. I can get Diddy's, but there's no way that's the logical one. Unless they expect me to have, peanuts already. Oops, that's fine. It's a little slower. It's okay, it's okay. Don't need to bother with chunkies. That just feels... a waste. Castle Chunky Shed. Castle? Wait. Castle Chunky Shed. Did I not do that already? Was that a Rang stand, actually? Right? No, that was Factory. What was Castle Chunky Shed? Shit, I didn't write it down. Master Potions. I definitely did it. It was way out of logic, but I did do it. Twirl. It's possible. Awesome castle though. Big castle underground. And like coconuts for something else. Because I guess even with this, we don't need coconut. Okay, it might actually be chunkies. So ponytail twirl. Okay, now we'll have to go start going backwards. Minus 5. Okay, double check. What was there? Castle, chunky, shed. Sprint. Oh, yeah, no, that got us the key. Okay, that makes sense. So never mind, don't think too hard about that one. Alright, did I leave Galleon too early? Is it more than just tiny? Who else can I get right now? I have climbing, so I can do, a little bit more. Hey, Radilla. How was stream? I knew you were getting back into it. Sweetie. It shouldn't be... Should not be Diddy's. What is red for? It's just the color that the splits are. I almost fucked some with stuff. Did some dumb shit in SDS, hell yeah. But no, I was practicing, getting back into Super Mario 64. What? And because of that, I now have splits. So this is a late split. Because, you know, the first split you press within the first couple of minutes. Castle Chunky Crypt. Yeah, bad hint. I already knew that. Okay, what is my plan then? We have everyone's medal reward here. To go back to Galleon and double check to see if coconut is actually what we're looking for. Because there's not much else we can, like, do with that. Is it... Yeah, and I also want to go back to Galleon and check, what is it? Just Lighthouse has been on my mind. Is there any more places we can get? I mean, we can do a lot of forest now. Get a bunch of hints. I just need to find. Feels like grapes locking a lot of the game. There's also slam stuff, so that's probably good. Oh, Lava Temple. Probably just for key 3, though. Which isn't, like, super important. So maybe I shouldn't be pursuing, coconut checks. Yeah, this is for you, chat. I'm preserving everyone's eyesight and not playing Kingdom Hearts 2. But it was the dirt patch I wanted to check. No, nothing. Okay. I have everyone else's, right? No, I guess I don't have Diddy's. Which I don't think I can get without Peanut or Grape. Okay. So I think we're done here, unless it's... I can check this one. I feel like I'm way out of logic with... Yeah, I don't care to check Rock Barrel checks until I find Vine Swinging. That's the deal. Do I go back to Forest just to, like, at minimum, get some more hints? We can fly up there. So probably. I was thinking of going to Helm, but I can't do anything in there until I find Grab, too. I just forgot to split all the time. Yeah, I'm really bad at splits, so... I've just kind of given up, sorry. I'm doing this just for some quick checks. Don't know that it's necessary. Red potion? Oh. I mean, 50-50 that it's good. It's not. That's not what I was looking for. And junk, okay. This as well. Start checking all our hints, trying to figure out what I missed. Where's that stuff? Tunnels, path to 3. Probably the slam? So if that's the case, we don't want to be looking for slam checks. I would assume. I rated. See you later. Your power lift. Close in a minute. Just want to check my hint first. A shirt named Fucking on a Trampoline. Okay. Have we solved Pineapple to 3 DK Diddy? I don't think so. That combined with climbing could be something. Just one of the checks I missed. Especially if slam is not anything. Oops. Oops, that was wrong. It's turned into a mess fairly quickly, which I should have seen coming, I think. Alright, check the blast course, and then we're gonna go japes to figure out if there's anything there that's important. Japes is 2. What was Japes DK splat? Japes. Strong confident. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, we know Lowlands is foolish. Try check Hillside though. It's better. Oh. Could be. Oh man, nope. Never mind. Not helpful. Oh, do I need to buy any more? No, I guess not. We're gonna be able to get into Helm really soon. Already have. Thank you. Metal Words here are foolish, don't worry about them. I don't have vines, I have to get there. This way. Main caves. Okay. That should just be peanuts, which is good. We need those, but good hint. Hoping it's not a shop I didn't write down. Vector Splat RMD was tiny. There's Grape, huge. Big, 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 big. Okay. Perfect. Alright. So this should be something. Is that vines? Sniper. Okay. 2 castle, unfortunately. With Grape, we also get 2 more hints in Galleon if we need them. And 1 more hint in Forest. So peanuts are in caves. It's probably Beetle Race, knowing our luck. I don't have balloons. Never mind. It should be Slam. Slam challenge. Because that's the only thing we haven't done there. Key 3's in Llama Temple, which I think we can do everything. Oops, thought I missed that. So Llama Temple we can kind of go do whenever. So I think we're just looking for Strong Kong and Gorilla Grab and Vines. But the direction we're looking for them, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know where they could be. It's a potion. I thought about coming here earlier when I was looking for pineapple checks. Because you don't technically need it. This is not the vine one, right? Doesn't look like it. No, I think heart is all in the middle. Yeah, cool. Whoops. I do appreciate they left that on air meter, because Kongs can breathe forever. There's grab, okay. So vine swinging is the only thing we need. I don't know where the hell it is. Just checking here over here, I guess. Yeah, I feel like there's too many things to 8. So it just makes it really confusing. Even though we had saxophone and triangle so early, like, I'm still looking for vines. I do not know where vines are. So while we think, let's go back to Aztec. That one. But, like, if any of our 8 moves are path to vines as well, it's gonna kind of be confusing to figure out. Have I solved the Shockwave to... I mean, Punch locked? What has Punch given us? It just got us Gorilla Grab, so that's solved. Which is kind of unfortunate. Because if it wasn't solved, we could have just searched for that. But it is... So we're in trouble. Aztec's foolish. Aztec's foolish. Aztec's foolish, and we have to turn in with, like, 2 Kongs. So we're kind of just hoping we run into vines. Otherwise, we're going to have to... probably go check our hints in Galleon. Ow. The bean. Oh, I don't need the bean. But that's for you, chat. I can grab that for you. Actually, slam is path to 3, so this would make sense. It's not. Then it's probably the group check. So it is a good thing we waited until we had grape. Okay, try to go grab peanuts. And Aztec. Nope. Caves. After this, I think I have to go through my hints and figure out what hasn't been solved for 8. Ponytail twirl? Is ponytail twirl my answer? Did I get everyone's color bananas? The only thing I got was ponytail twirl, right? How would that be path to 8 and Diddy? If Diddy's already solved. Because it's vines. Yep, okay. It's ponytail twirl. You know? So probably check over here. There's not that many ponytail twirl checks, unless it's like a mini game, which would suck. Logic wins the day again, though, which is nice. Yeah, so what checks do we have that are ponytail twirl locked? Castle has something. Japes does not. Caves. Is this? Huge. No, that's peanut popcorns. Okay, but that didn't help to 8, because peanut popcorns is only path to Diddy, right? We got that hint. Caves colored is 8. Diddy. Main caves is just Diddy. So we need to search other ponytail twirl checks. Okay. So castle is like the first place to go. It shouldn't be galleon because it's not slam locked. So it should not be lobby. That's what that's what I'm trying to function with. Okay, so it could be it could be a random mini game. Unfortunately, we're just kind of hoping that's not the case. But Vines is needed to get into Helm, so that should help with some negative info. It wasn't the one back there, but this one could be it. Nice. No. Okay. Shapes, there's nothing. I think I got scared. I'm gonna double check. Chasm. I'm pretty sure it's nothing, but just in case it is. Caves, it could be... We do have one minigame to check. Any minigames here? No. Shapes, the only one I can think of is Peanut Locked, so it can't be that. forest. We checked inside. Good. That should be the only one. Oh, it could be a boss somewhere. Oh, it could just be Mad Jack. Oh, ouch, my bones. Factory. It could be factory, actually. We can technically turn it on now. So that is possible. So I probably should have... I would have preferred to go there than here, but... Let's check all the minigames we can, just in case it is a random one. Aztec, there's none. Galleon, I'm pretty sure it's just lobby. Which it should not be. Okay, so Nightmare Scenario is it's a random boss, and I don't know which one it is. But otherwise, we should be okay. Vines is the only thing I need, yeah, yes. Because getting over to the Helm lobby any other way is cheating. This is, I don't know what's causing that sound, chat. I'm sorry. What the hell is that? We're gonna have to deal. Oh, now I can't focus. Where the hell am I going? Oh my god. Factory. I was really hoping a shift would reset it all. There's just one horn going constantly. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, do I start checking bosses then? Anywhere that's not foolish? Or where they all are is the issue. Could it just be a random barrel and galleon? That's definitely a possibility. There's only 2 potions here. Pretty sure this one's in R&D. Or hint, bail us out. Castle surroundings, 8 phase. Surroundings. Yeah, that was a grab? Wait. Could grab be path to 8 in Diddy phase? Grab and ponytail twirl. And it's not... The ponytail twirl is just, Gives chunky half metal. Grab hasn't led to anything yet? So is there something else in... Outer that it could be? I don't know. I can hear the tone now. Yeah, it's a little annoying. Sorry, chat. Wait, where are my hands again? Wait. It's here. Castle surroundings is path to 8 Diddy. So, grab does make sense. It can't be Helm, because we need vines to get in there. So, do I check all my grab checks? Grab and ponytail twirl is such an odd combination. Because it's not here. It's not, sorry, it's not, what's it called? It's not, production. So, like, what else could it be? What other... So what's grab block? We have something in castle, but that's just a DK check. Shapes, nothing. Caves, nothing. Forest, it has nothing to do with tiny. Factory, it's just production. So it's nothing. Oh. Wait, is this some silliness? Is the video game gonna hit me with some just a little bit of silliness? Hang on a minute. Wait a moment. What did I get here? Wait. I got a purple potion here. Featherbow. Oh, is it Featherbow and Twirl? What could that be? That's not a lot of combination. But it could be metal reward. Here. Potentially? It's a little further than I thought. My bad. Not whole tiny. Oh, the droning stopped. Huge. Featherbow and Twirl was castle. That was just a crown. Shapes, no. Caves, no. Is it... So could it be a minigame barrel that's locked by Featherbow? Where would that be? Not Galleon. Not Aztec. Okay, have fun. Not factory, we just checked. Forest. Center was nothing. I should be the only thing Featherbow locked. Have I overcomplicated this? Do I just go to Galleon real quick and check my 2 hints that I don't have? Yeah. Because I've clearly lost the plot somewhere. I may have thought about the plot a little bit. Just a little bit. I might... This is either a huge pull, or I'm gonna feel like a fool. What did I get chat for Pride Month? What did chat get me for Pride Month? See, it's not always about what can I do for chat. Sometimes it really is, what can chat do for me? I'm also a person. This is Caves Colored Bananas. It could be this. No, but Ponytail Twirl led to... I mean, maybe it's bait? There's more happiness in giving than there is in receiving. Yeah, so you guys should give me a whole bunch of stuff. Because it would make you so happy. Actually, please don't actually. So I realized that, like, I was like, oh, that's gotta be it, but I don't think it is. Actually, I'm second guessing. I was gonna give you triangle, but that'd be cheating. I have triangle. Twirl. Is there any reward locked by Feather and... Is that just bait? Am I just baiting myself? No, go to Galleon, check your hints. Is Chunky's weapon not triangle? Yeah, but I have triangle. Chunky has many weapons. He has his fists, triangle, pineapple. He's very versatile. Alright, if it is a boss, I do not care. Just tell me where. Just tell me which boss it is. That's all I care about right now. Yeah, triangle is Chunky's instrument, not his weapon. Outer Isles, path to 8. Outer Isles? Have I gotten anything in Outer Isles? Is that what it is? Bongo pad. Saxophone. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Bad hint. I'll say it. I'll be brave and I'll say it. Bad hint. Nowhere I can think of, like, really needs Featherbow and Ponytail Twirl other than Castle, which was just a crown. Galing Metal rewards this one potion, which I think I've found. Yeah, it was tiny, wasn't it? Yeah. That was, coconut. Check this, because it's a minigame barrel. I think so. What the hell? Okay, am I allowed to say that? What the hell? Because... have I done anything in Castle Surroundings? Is that what I'm... Yeah, it was, grape? No. Chunky Shed, maybe? No. Am I missing Monkey Port? I can check that really quickly. Like, maybe we need Ponytail Twirl, Mini, and Monkey Port. I'm pretty sure it was just a banana, though. So I don't think that's the case. Yeah, everything has hit the fan. Once again. Just a little bit. Yeah, it's just a banana. I don't care about that. Where could I need Featherbow? Check another hint in Japes. This is not Japes, this is Castle. Yeah, did I just check the rest of my hints? Kinda sucks, but I can't think of what else to do. Yeah, Liz, that was one of the things that, that they were like, considering and thinking about. So Balam has already said, like, yeah, this was the seed that we threw everything but the kitchen sink into. So the seeds are just kind of longer in general. But it's something they're looking at. I guess they want to combine Rainbow Slide and the other one, Barrier Skip, into one to see, if that works better. And a second version of, what's it called? Get File Manipulation. That's Jones, it's not that. Yeah, Rainbow Barrier Slide Skip. But no, don't worry, Dr. 85. Barrier Skip is coming back. Or, Get File Manipulation is coming back. Because they think there's potential. As do I. As I'm sure you guys have heard by now. I've said it once or twice. I fucks with it. I fucks with it hard. So, like, it's 100% Ponytail Twirl. Meow, you know? So, like, various Aztec tunnels is path to 3. That was just the slam, so it's not slam locked, so it can't be Galleon. like the only thing I can think of. Main Isle's path to key 8. That's not helpful. That was triangle. That is an unhelpful hint. Thank you. What does Featherbow... Does Featherbow unlock any areas for us? Not that I can think of. It's just right here and not at all. No, okay. I don't know, chat. I genuinely don't know. So it's probably a boss, but then what does Featherbow have to do with any... wait, am I baiting myself with Featherbow? Is that the issue? I don't want to search 8. I want to search 8 and Diddy, because that is what locked Rocket Barrel. That's right. Okay. Yeah, just start searching bosses. I think that's our play. It's the only thing I can think of with Ponytail Twirl, and maybe I baited myself with Featherbow. It's the only thing I can think of. So he's bossing me around. I mean, the good news is we only have 3 bosses to check. The bad news is I don't know where all of them are. Huge. 1. But yeah, factory and... caves are junk. Japes and Aztec are foolish. So it's just here, Galleon, and Forest. Nope. Unless one of the things we already checked was Magic, and then I'm even more in a foolish location. But we can't start thinking like that. Damn it, Vines, where art thou? So it can't be here. Slam is not path to Vines. Slam is only path to 3. This one should be over here. It's weird. You think Ponytail Twirl would be a really easy one to figure out? We have enough to get in here. Whoops. Sucks that every time we get in here, we also have to hear Resident Evil basement theme. Like, I'm already struggling. Can we show a little kindness? Alright, let's start thinking of, what are they called? Minigame barrels, too. Galleon, there's none. Aztec. There's one locked by Featherbow. No, there's not. No, there's none. There's none in Aztec for a tiny. I don't believe. Factory, we checked. I believe that's the only one. Yeah. Forest. We checked. That should be the only one. No. Caves. We checked both of them. One of them was Peanuts, which is not path to 8. Japes. We checked. That's junk. Castle. It's none? Alright, Forest we can check. The last hint as well. Isles. Isles, there's no minigames for... I don't think. Is that all the bosses? No, we have Forest left. We have Forest left to do, and that's by Snide. And we also have one more hint to check. that as well. Oops. Chad, I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna say it. This is booty butt cheeks. What the hell is this? I mean, surely I'm just forgetting about something. Surely I'm forgetting. I have misread my hints. No, I haven't, because Ponytail Twirl is path. But, like, where is it path? Because I'm pretty sure I have checked all of my Ponytail Twirl checks. Again, unless there's one that I forgot, which is always possible. But I don't think I have. It can't be Japes or Aztec. No. What? What am I forgetting? Huge. What am I forgetting? What is Ponytail Twirl locked? Oh, right, my last hint. That's what I was forgetting. Check that while we can. There's one more. There's one more that I never think about being Ponytail Twirl locked. There's one more that I think it genuinely could be. This barrel, despite the fact that you can just high jump to it, is technically Ponytail Twirl locked. It's not this. Fuck! I thought I was so smart. I thought I cracked the code. Alright, back to Forest then. Check my last hint. There must be something, if it's not this... Actually, no, because I'm hoping that this solves it for me. But I'm wondering if there's something that, like... Did Ponytail Twirl give me charge? Am I... Charge... No, that was Dark Rafters. And... Where was... And... This... I'm desperate, but this feels like bait. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be bait. It's daytime, by the way, in case you're curious. Okay, again, doubling down on this. I'm pretty sure this is garbage. I'm almost positive this is gonna give me nothing. But I have to check, just in case. Because it is a white vial. Oh, it's still super cool. I can't think of what vial I would get that would make me think, oh, wait. Because, like, doesn't really help me anywhere. With specifically Ponytail Twirl. And if it's here, then I'm even more confused. Because Ponytail Twirl doesn't help me get any colored banana rewards, which was, like, kind of what we were looking for. Oops, splat. Lamau. Hopla. Because guitar was just climbing locked, right? Orange thorn. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think that was going to be useful. No, it's okay, it's okay. We expected that to be junk. It doesn't make sense if it was good. So I'm not upset by that. Not upset by that one. CTS, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, Wrinkly. Bail me out here. Castle Shops is path to final Diddy face. It's not quite what I was looking for. Not exactly what I wanted. Okay, just double check all of our minigame barrels that it could be. Castle. We have Across the Chasm, which was junk. We have, Dungeon, or Mausoleum, which is junk. Garbage, which is not locked by Ponytail Twirl. And the last one. The book's the last one. Car Race, which is nothing. Japes. We have Hive and Mini Hive, which is nothing. The one locked by Diddy Cage, which is nothing. And not Ponytail locked. Caves. We checked the 2 minigame barrels. Those are junk. Igloo is not Ponytail Twirl locked, and as far as I know, Cabin is not Ponytail Twirl locked. Forest, 1, 2, 3. It's not Bean. Just shouldn't be anything there. Is? No, it's only path to 8, so I can't be that. Aztec, anything? Anything? No? I don't think so. Yeah, because her 5 door is a check, is a regular check. A mini room, and Beetle Race. Galleon, 1 slam locked, so it can't be that. I'm pretty sure that's the only mini game. I'm almost positive her... No, because Saxophone is only path to 8, so it can't be her 5 door. Where was Mini? Am I searching? I don't believe Mini checks are what I'm looking for. Mini, Castle Cranky DK. Yeah, that was free, so that's not, like, helpful. Any weird checks that I can think of that could possibly be Ponytail Twirl locked. Let me check all my moves, make sure that none of them were Ponytail PTT locked, and I just skipped it. Japes Splat, Castle Chunky, Galleon Tiny Half Metal. There's no way that's locked by Ponytail Twirl. Bongo Blast. Anything tiny locked. Yeah, nothing. So still can't do this because none of that, none of the vines. Is it possible that they expect me to beat this without Sniper? No, because I have Sniper. So that can't be it. Oh, is it a Helm minigame? So Ponytail Twirl is off the table and is not relevant at all. Should I be looking at Coconut then? Because of Galleon-colored bananas? Probably. That makes more sense. Okay, no, that sucks. This feels like something that just, like, completely baited me. If Ponytail Twirl is the minigame in Helm, it makes sense that it's 8 and Diddy. And that means it's already solved. So I believe searching Coconut checks is the plan now. Okay, Castle, Grab? Could also be Path. Let's go check Underground. Japes, we've checked it all. So we don't actually need to have Coconut to check it. Caves, I guess it could be... Watch out, chat, Tally's back, and she's gonna bark. Hi, Tally. Yeah, what am I... Sorry, Tally came and confused me. Caves could be... I mean, do we know that Bongos is Path? We just got a hint that there was one colored banana reward. Just wrong way. We didn't get a hint that this was particularly important. Frame won me. But in Caves, it should just be Happen area check. I don't believe it's anything else. Forest. What's Coconut locked there? Nothing? Aztec is just as... Oh, it could be the Splat, maybe? Yeah, Fairy. Galleon should be free. Everything. So Caves will check... Unless I've already solved Coconut and I've just forgotten, which is also possible. But it's Path to DK, to Diddy as well. Which is why I haven't really given up on it yet. Chat, do you remember when we were doing well? Do you remember when we were doing so well? I, like, was kind of a gamer for just a moment. Where did ball goes? Goes... Let's check metal, which was hinted, but not hinted important. Junk, Caves, just checked. Forest. Should be nothing. Factory. I mean, I guess it could be, a couple of things. Stock Arena? Yeah, I played it on Friday. Last Friday. I don't play it as much as I would like to anymore. Because we're doing, like, the presets here. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Easy. Nice. What was grab? Castle Chunky tree sniping. It's not impossible. It's just if it is, it's really stupid. Because that was path to 8 and Diddy, right? Castle surroundings, I think so. You know it's desperate we're doing arcade. It's just it makes sense. Everything is path to Diddy. The Diddy phase. So you kinda gotta search everything. Which is just exhausting. Could be this arena, I guess. I have all my hints, right? Yeah, I'm not missing anything. So I have everything laid out in front of me. I should be able to figure it out. I would think. Could be free lanky item, I guess. Oh, japes. I didn't check what gun opened up lanky cage. So I should probably do that too. I need to check Chunky's and DK's checks in here. See if either of those are necessary. Good sign, good sign. Maybe? What an awful location, but it makes sense. Okay, we're good mode. Wrong way? Yes, it was coconuts. The coconut was not satisfied. Sorry, I don't know where I'm going. That was the issue we ran into. I was so focused on the 8 and Diddy. The 8 and Diddy from Ponytail Twirl, but it does make sense if there's just a hell minigame. Just feel like we haven't been getting that unlucky. Do things not do anything for vines? Well, it makes sense. I'm seeing it's just that everything is kind of on a mega path. So sometimes it can be hard to differentiate everything. There's so much that is needed for 8 that it's hard to, like, narrow down. Because, like, yeah, it was a grab check to vines. And you need vines, or you need grab for 8 anyway. So it was just a double hinted move. Just made it really tough. Oh, these are randomized too? That's silly. So this didn't feel as bad yesterday, spoilers, because We had a Diddy Helm, but no Diddy Helm. This feels stinky. But yeah, there was no, like, specific place for vines with the production room. What was that? The thing I just did? That is unactivated Helm. In the vanilla game, yep, it was a... Wrong character. It was a Ponytail Swirl. But in the vanilla game, you have to get into Helm. You don't just magically teleport, get into that center room like you do in Randomizer. So all the Kongs need to come together and do a bunch of cool shit, essentially. And they turned that on for Randomizer, at least the last room, where DK needs to pull a switch, and then Diddy has to fly around and activate all the stars. Which conceptually I like, but in a seed like this, where everything seems to be on one long path that just kind of branches out here and there, and then 4 is in there somewhere for free, it's really rough. Like, I thought I played really, really well, but the end game was just so hard to put together because of all the overlapping parts. Grabbing a rocket is always required of these, yes. Which is why Vines was so hard to find, because there's 5 required items now. Actually, 7. 6.
Welcome to bonus stage.
6 plus whatever you need to get up to Helm, so yeah, I guess 7. Then there's the instruments. There's no longer a badness, that's not how I want to describe it, but there's no longer like a really bad feeling of Diddy having a helm, because like you already need to find Rocket Barrel. But like we can't get hints for a lot of those moves, whereas before you could, and you just kind of risked it with Vines and Rocket Barrel. But now Vines is unhinted, Rocket Barrel is unhinted, Grab is unhinted, and if for whatever reason you don't have all of those moves, all of your instruments are also unhinted. So it just gets, it's just a lot. And like, thankfully I was able to piece together what I had missed. Coconut was important. That is a failing on my part, but it's still just kind of a lot to consider. I'm still truthfully not willing to blame the settings yet. This one definitely felt like a me skill issue, but I think it might be too much for a race preset. Helm needs more move than Check of Legends. Yeah, unless you need both slams and check. Yeah. That is true. Actually, depending on your K-Rool phase, you need more for that than you do K-Rool. It's like everyone but Chunky only needs 2 moves. If Chunky's in the mix, you need 3 extras instead of 2. Sorry, I'm trying to think and do basic math and play a video game, and I'm bad at all of those. So if I'm not 100% right, give me some slack. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. When I said unhinted, I meant we can't get micro hints for them. Not that they are like straight up not hinted. I should absolutely clarify. So it runs into the risk of like you have 3 moves you need for Helm that can't be micro hinted. And like in this seed, Vines was behind Grab, which you need both of them for Helm. So that just made it difficult to decipher. But I did, again, I have to blame myself. I did have a Coconut hint that was unfulfilled. So I should have been checking Coconut stuff instead of Ponytail Throw. Especially because Tiny was needed for Helm, so a Helm minigame was a possibility. So I think I think you guys are not white knighting me, but you're seeing it through my point of view, where like, oh, it took them a while to figure it out. It must be hard. I just want you guys to know that no, I have just not been doing well with these settings. They are definitely harder. And that's something that we have to consider, but we also have to realize that like I made a mistake. Both seeds were stuff that like I eventually with info looked back on and went, that made sense. One more flip. No double this time. At least we start on a nice, easy... end on a nice, easy KO phase. Yeah, I think another big problem, which is ones that people have talked about, so I'm not treading new ground, is climbing in the pool feels like it locks a lot without a way to, like, not circumvent, but without a way to, like, cross everything else. So, like, spawning at the top of castle, that's cool. $226.21. But, like, factory becomes impossible to navigate. Not impossible, but, like, hard to navigate. Maybe if you spawned in R&D, that would be okay. Right? Yeah, R&D would be okay. But, like, top of castle is what you would need to be able to climb it. No, I guess there's a couple spots in castle that would be okay, but top is, like, the least annoying. So I think them combining this with barrier skip, where climbing is shuffled, but all the warp pads are activated, I think that's, like, primo. I think that's the way to go. I like that a lot. Alright, let's see if anyone's finished this already. The issue with me streaming these on my own is I sometimes don't have anyone to compare it to, but hopefully a couple people have, like, played it on their own. Let's see, Async 12, 7 comments. Yep, someone got a 136, someone a 208. This feels like a skill issue. I got skill issued. I wasn't reading my hints correctly again. So that's on me. Because had I not been pursuing, PTT checks, like at what points? This was if I was racing somebody, I would have given up an hour ago because they would have been done for sure. Cross Prime, that's not who I want. What the hell? It's not even live right now. Yeah, at what point was I looking for just fines? I had everything else. So peanut, scrape, all that. Key 3. Yeah, no, no, I'm mad at me. At 140, I had everything but vines. So had I followed my coconut gun, I probably would have been done like 150, which, hang on, I can't turn off my, oh yes I can. Yeah, Disco Teach got a 136, that's crazy. I wasn't that fast, but yeah, that's unfortunate. I think I played well, too, up until that point, up until 140. VOD watchers stop watching at 140. It's just not good no more. Alright, but, I mean, that's what this practice is for, right? Alrighty. I'll try. I want to do one more. So, just give me... Yeah, you guys want to give me 2 seconds to just, like, download the seed and check a couple of things. Okay, looking for number 13. 4 comments, which probably means 1 person has done it. Maybe we'll get lucky. Actually, can I edit my splits right now? How do I get rid of splits? How do I make you just a timer again? I don't want splits anymore. Make splits go away. I do not want splits. I can reset the splits. But it'll save my... That doesn't really matter. Oh, YouTube, you're still here. I'm sorry. Bye.